It's currently Sunday, and I'm meant to have a video going up tonight, but I got a big girl job, and since I started that, let's just say I've been a little less than motivated because I've been so tired. I haven't had a grown-up job in 2.5 years. And while I do like to joke with my family and say that YouTube is my job because that's what I enjoy doing, and I have a lot of fun with it, and it does mean that I spend a lot of time sewing, getting used to actual employment and doing my hobbies at the same time, it's a learning curve, and I still need to get used to that. So instead of pushing myself to edit the video that I do have sitting waiting for me, I'm going to do something a little bit easier today, and we're going to have a fun day going to my personal favorite place to be, also known as Spotlight, because I have fabric I need to get for upcoming projects that I am really excited about. And then I also thought we'd do a stop into Kmart and potentially an op shop, because why not? It's a beautiful day, the sun is out. I feel like having some fun shopping. Also, it's the first time I've been financially contributing since I had the 2 little ones. So, you know, it's a treat yourself kind of day. Welcome to my bedroom. It needs a tidy, but that's not today. We had a really fun trip. It was just me and my little co-pilot. The 10-year-old came with me because she was at footy, so she was already with me, so she had to come. But she had a great time. She loves Spotlight almost as much as I do, because it has a lot of Highland cow stuff, so she was pretty excited. I did contain myself when it came to fabric. I got a few options for projects that I knew I needed to get done. So I didn't buy things without having something in mind. So you know what, I feel like that's personal growth, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one, because normally I walk in there and I come out with 5 different fabrics of which I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. So growth. But let's get into the haul. This isn't really gonna be in order. We went to Spotlight and Kmart, so I'm just gonna show you things as they come out of the pot here. Starting with a brand new lunch bag from Kmart, because I kind of need it. Like, the job that I got, it's not really somewhere where you have access to like outside amenities, so it kind of is a pack your lunch kind of place. So I just got a cute little insulated lunch bag from Kmart. Nothing fancy, but it'll keep my stuff fresh. Then I have to admit, this is not the first treat myself moment that I've had. I may have been suckered into, I have a problem when I'm really tired or really sick and I'm allowed on my phone. I am way more susceptible to Instagram ads. And I did have a Glam Drip nail kit pop up on Instagram. It's not the first time I've seen it. It's not the first time I've looked at the bundles either. But as someone who doesn't really do their nails, because I hate tips and they, you know, they kind of annoy me. I end up taking them off really quickly. I did get suckered in, because the only time I've enjoyed having my nails done is when I got SNS nails, the dip powder. Got those done a couple of times, probably 13 years ago, and I did enjoy them, but I haven't had them done since. And this kit looks like a similar thing. It's like a powder, you dip into it, you do a top coat. And I have to admit, I do have issues with picking at my nails. I don't bite them, but I do pick at them. And like, you know, when you get the flakes in the corner, I tend to sit there and like pick at them and rip them off. And sometimes my nails end up tragically short and also painful, because occasionally I rip them too far down. So I thought maybe this powder kit would be the answer, and having that really strong color powder stuff on my nails might prevent me from doing that. It was worth a shot. So I got like a little... That's so reflective, you're not going to be able to see that. Let me see if I can get into it. One moment. ASMR. Oh my god, do I need scissors for this? Like, what the hell? I need something to stab it. Dorito, lend me your nail. Well, that didn't work. Let's get into the actual spotlight stuff, because that stuff is fun. So the first fabric that I got is another color in the lyocell, because those red pants I made are the comfiest thing that I own, and I need another pair of them in the same kind of fabric. So we went with this green this time, which it's picking up a little bit more yellow on the camera, but it's more of a blue toned green in reality, and it is so soft and drapey and beautiful, and I can't wait to have a second pair of lyocell pants, because as I said, I wear them so much. Like, every time they're clean, these are the things that I put on my body because they're comfy. Like, I've even worn these. Like, normally I'm a come home and put my PJs on as soon as I walk in the door kind of person, but when I'm wearing these out of the house and I come home, I have legitimately left them on my body until I'm going to bed. Like, I've done the full kids bedtime routine wearing these before, and that includes lying in the toddler's bed for like up to an hour sometimes, waiting for him to go to sleep. So these are great. The other two fabrics that I got are for the exact same project, and I am ridiculously excited about this project. I have been thinking about this for so long and planning it and researching, and I'm just really excited that I have started collecting materials for it, because I can't wait to make this. So we have this fairy holographic organza in the white with this beautiful green hydrangea print organza. So have a look at that. It is stunning. It's just like a watercolor picture. Beautiful colors. I love it so much. And my plan with this is to layer the fairy organza with the green, and you get this peak of really cool reflectiveness underneath the green top fabric. I can't wait to see how that looks, because it is so cute in person. It's probably not picking up the same on camera. It is stunning. It just gives you this peak of glitteriness under the green, and that makes me so happy. And the thing I've bought these for, we're doing selfie, specifically the puff dress, because ever since Selkie came on the scene, all I see is the puff dress. It is stunning. And the thing I love about it is that it doesn't matter what body type I see that dress on, it always looks so beautiful. Whether it's a very slim person or a very plus size person, that dress and silhouette looks gorgeous. And I need something like that. I would also like to feel like a very whimsical, stunning lady. So that's the plan, and I need to pre-wash this. And then we've also got, you know, the boring haberdashery stuff of like threads. So I grabbed the same color thread in this Gutermann shade for the pants and the dress, because it was the closest green thread for that. And we also grabbed white for the layers of the white organza. God, that is really not wanting to pick up on camera without glare. And finally, while it's not fabric, it is fabric related. We have this ginormous 19-liter stock pot. And the reason for that is we also have dye. I plan to try my hand at dyeing fabric, because one thing I haven't been able to get out of my brain, I had this thought probably like a couple of days ago now, and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. It is a color blocked pair of jeans in bright pink and aqua blue, and it just will not leave my brain alone. it gives me very 80s like feelings. Like it just reminds me of that when blue eyeshadow and perms were all the rage. That is what I am picturing. Big hair, really colorful clothing, and I need it in my life. And I found the perfect pattern. So Bake Make has released the Baker Barrel trousers. I'm pretty sure that's what the pattern is called. And as soon as I saw them, all I could think was if I cut those pant leg pattern pieces in half so that it's quarters on each side, I could do pink, blue, blue, pink, and flip it around on the other side so that it's all alternating. And that would end up being the coolest pair of pants I've ever seen. And I need that in my life. However, nowhere sells really funky, bright colored denim at the moment within my price range. So I have to get creative. And we're going to be dyeing white denim in order to try and make these pants. And I am super excited about this. I need to order my white denim. I also need to put a spotlight order through for the rest of the hydrangea fabric that I need. But these are two projects that I am really, really excited about. However, I don't own a pot big enough for dyeing, so we had to get one of those at Kmart today. So I have no idea where I'm going to store this. I'm pretty sure I don't have any spare cupboard space. It might have to live in the top of my wardrobe. But we have it, so when I get my denim and I'm ready to make these pants, I have everything I need in order to achieve them. I know we didn't actually get around to going op shopping today. That is because by the time the 10-year-old and I got through Spotlight and Kmart and bought donuts, we just were ready to go home and have some lunch, and neither one of us felt like leaving the house again because it's a Sunday. We don't want to do too much. That concludes our little shopping day haul. I need to go and wash all of my brand new beautiful fabrics. And you know, I know it was a little bit of a shorter, different style video this week, but as I said, I just didn't have the time. I am going to get better at that. It was just first week in a very physical job. I just didn't have the energy. In fact, I wish I'd taken some footage of how I was walking after the second day on this job, because the last 2 hours of my shift, I was moving slower than a snail. The last time I worked a job where I had to be on my feet all day was almost 3 years ago, guys. I'm pretty sure I finished work with Albert when I was like 33 or 34 weeks pregnant. It could have even been 32. And I haven't worked since then because we decided to do back-to-back children, get it over and done with, and you know, have the close age gap. So it's been a very long time. My fitness is nowhere near what it used to be. And so working in a physical job in horticulture has been a challenge. One that I am so happy about. I love it. I actually love garden work, surprisingly, because my own gardens, both front and back, are absolutely trashed. However, plants. I am a big fan of plants. I love them. I love growing things, especially when I manage to do it successfully. It makes me feel so good. I am back at work this week. However, I am hoping that I will manage to plan my time a little bit better, and we'll be back to our regularly scheduled sewing content very soon, because as I said, I have some projects that I am very excited about and I need to get working on them. With that being said, thank you for spending the day with me. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye bye now. Where did that magnet go? It's in my boobs, isn't it? Where is it? Found it.